Okay, everyone, let's talk books. So, I'm an avid reader, although I do have a particular stance on books. It's this: I would rather you read one book 60 times a year than 60 books a year. A lot of people think it's all about lots of reading, lots of reading, lots of reading. That's how you improve in the business world. It's really not. Find a handful of books, read them multiple times over the course of the year, and really do what's in the books. So, that's really my hot tip in regards to reading. But recently, having said that, I've just read 3, but they're all from the same author. So I've been reading Nat's What I Reckon. So he's a YouTuber, kind of makes sense. At Business at Breakfast, we've been talking YouTube and running some experiments on increasing YouTube channels. So of course, I kind of got into his YouTube channel. He cooks, he swears a lot, he cooks, he's funny, and I don't know, however it fell into my feed. But anyhow, once I discovered he had books, here's how YouTubers make money. It's not through making YouTube videos, by the way. It's through doing something else. It's the merch that they sell. So in regards to Nat, it's in regards to his books that he sells, t-shirts with his logo on it. Ethan Gamer does it. He says, look guys, here's my new t-shirt with, my t-shirt with my latest logo on it. And then you know, all these subscribers and fans end up buying t-shirts, and then that's how these YouTubers make money. So let's look at Nat. So he's into cooking. There's something that I really enjoyed about his books. These 2 are cookbooks, although there's a lot of story amongst it too. How he came about the dish, what he believes in it, what he doesn't. Is pineapple good on pizza or not? You know, so he's got some opinions in there as well. But he mentioned to me, and the reason I bring it up is he mentioned that he got into cooking it was a good way to settle his brain, you know, mental health issues and things like that, particularly during COVID times. You know, you're stuck at home and your brain is working all the time. And so he sort of fell into the whole cooking thing and has taught himself to cook. And he said there's something really great and settling about spending time cooking something and then getting your friends to eat it. So cooking for friends. And he said, you know, even if you muck it up, they're prepared to try it again tomorrow. And they'll always tell you something good about what it is that you've done in regards to the cooking. Now, I find this in complete contrast to children, who will not generally tell you anything great about what you've done with the cooking, right down to how come he got more than I did? I'm not that hungry. Why did you put so much on my plate? Or that's not the color plate I usually use. I realized I used to cook all the time, but it was because I cooked for other people, and I really like to hear, well, I like to feed them, but I like to hear them tell me how I went. Food is a little bit forgiving in that by itself, each ingredient is delicious. The only trick with cooking becomes when you start mixing ingredients together. That's where I find I have some trouble, but there was a few signature dishes that I had. Anyhow, I just wanted to mention that in regards to Nat, he's got me back into wanting to cook. I started with a carbonara, not necessarily easy. It's an easy enough pasta dish, but it doesn't have cream in it, but it's quite a creamy pasta. But that's based off the egg that you whisk up and then stir back into it. He mentions in his video that you need to make sure the pasta has cooled down enough before you put the eggs in so that you don't scramble your eggs. I think that's kind of what happened with mine. They weren't as creamy as they could have been. It was a little bit lumpy. Oddly, Jack and Noah considered it delicious. So that works. To that end, that was fantastic. He also mentioned that in regards to some of his dishes, is that he would cook them every day, like just so that he could get it right. So he was serving the same meal every day. And there is something to be said in regards to practice, practice, practice. And that it's not a one and done type thing. In regards to carbonara, I would suggest do it. It's very decadent. He even says that. He says, don't cook it every day. You'll probably give yourself a cardiac arrest. I didn't perfect it on the first one, so I haven't shelved it entirely, but I'm a little bit concerned about cooking it every single day. It does help if you've got somebody in the house that's decided to eat egg white omelets. because then there's spare egg yolks. And for those who aren't really sure what to do with egg yolks, I can put it down to two things: a carbonara, and I think chocolate mousse is the other one that has a lot of egg yolks in it. So those are the two.